Flins is a straightforward character to play and is among the other top meta DPSs in the game damage-wise according to calcs, but this is assuming you have Ineffa. This scenario is almost identical to Skirk and Escoffier. While both Flins and Skirk can technically clear content without their best in slot support, regardless there is a large damage gap between their teams with and without their best support. The damage gap for Ineffa-less Flins and Escoffier-less Skirk are actually pretty similar. Despite this, Flins is arguably more reliant on Ineffa than Skirk is reliant on Escoffier. While Flins can easily make up the loss of damage without Ineffa through his signature weapon or constellations, Ineffa provides more than just damage to Flins. Ineffa's kit fixes some of the inherent flaws present in Flins' kit. Flins' enhanced normal attacks don't deal much damage but are mainly there to generate energy and apply electro, and the majority of Flins' damage is in his special bursts. At C0 he uses 2 of them per rotation, each of which have 2 hits, so in just 4 total hits Flins does most of his damage. Not only does this mean that critting them becomes much more important, but it also means that Flins is very threshold based with his damage. For instance, if his first special burst clears the first wave so he can use his second burst on the next wave of enemies, that's ideal. But if the first burst was barely not enough and you need to use his second burst to finish them, Flins will fall behind in the content's damage check. Lastly, if Flins doesn't have enough energy during his uptime to cast his 2 special bursts at C0, his damage drops significantly. Ineffa's kit alleviates all these issues. Ineffa's EM buff on her burst, and more importantly her additional 14% base damage increase to lunar-charged, make the lunar-charged reaction stronger. This makes proccing the reaction more impactful, giving more importance and purpose to Flins' infused normals. Next, Ineffa's turret provides a significant damage and energy source to the team. This means that Flins is less reliant on solely having his special burst crit and meet the threshold of defeating enemies, because Ineffa provides consistent off-field damage that can help meet damage thresholds while also generating electro particles that Flins can catch while he's on field. And on top of that, Ineffa provides a strong shield and counts as the second nod-krai character needed to activate all of Flins' inherent buffs in his kit and enable the full benefits from the new weapons and artifact sets. Thus, while Ineffa-less Flins teams will be able to clear content, especially in version Luna 1 because the bosses will shield lunar-charged, Ineffa is an extremely important support for Flins both for damage and quality of life. Because of this, even though pulling things like Flins' signature or C1 will make up the damage difference if you don't have Ineffa, in practice it will likely perform a bit worse compared to on paper.